Welcome to Mind Your Business, the channel where we are in everybody's business. If you don't mind getting in people's business, you're on the right channel. Talking about current topics and gossip.
Hey, my nosy people, what I gone? Hope you're all blessed. So I wanted to come on and have a little recap, rant cap, as I like to call them, about growing up hip hop LA. Now, I wasn't going to cover this show, but because I've been watching it from the very start. But my frustration is just getting to the point of boiling point. I think I went past that a long time ago. Like, I just want to speak about Treach and Pep. Like, what are you guys doing? Like, it's so disappointing. Like, I'm a big fan of them musically. Like, you know, in the 90s, you know, Treach and his crew, Naughty by Nature, of course, we know Salt Pepa, you know, they set certain standards, and I always had like them up at a certain level, like, yes. So when I saw them coming onto the show, I was thinking, yeah, this is going to be really interesting. But seeing this whole business with Egypt, their daughter Egypt, and her partner, her fiance Sam, like, Lord have mercy, can you not see that this guy is like a walking, flipping demon boy? Like, what the hell is going on? Sorry, not sorry, but honestly, I just think he's not good for her. And I remember watching that interview that they did with Tasha K, and I just thought, this is really toxic, and she still can't see that there's a problem there. I'm looking at the mum, thinking, like, over the years, you've seen it all, like, the guys cause so much problems in your family. TT was trying to warn her from a long time about him. You know, she's obviously got blinkers on, she's in love, she's young, and also she's quite easily manipulated and a bit vulnerable in that sense. But I'm also at the point where I'm like, Egypt, you're getting older now. Surely you can see the red flags. And I'm like, this guy's going to carry you down the really wrong path. And it's already happening, because why are they showing in this, you know, new, what they call it, semi-season premiere, whatever it is called. They showing, you know, that apparently come up this season, he's been arrested and there's some issues that he's got, and how she's gotten into a fight with him, trying to help him. And obviously her dad, Treach, is looking pissed. Like, you can, you know, his wife is saying to Egypt that, you know, I don't know if he's going to want to be around us anymore. Because I thought from the moment he met Sam that he was going to, like, you know, tell him about himself. But no, to me, they were all slow to respond. Pep was ridiculous. Like, she's not seen any damn red flags. Your niece, you know, TT was trying to show you the red flags. You don't end up causing pure issues and big bag of mix-up between you lot as a family, all related and surrounded by this same one little demon youth. Like, sorry, or as my uncle would say, devil youth. So, like, what are you doing? I just think it's a really sad situation, and I hope that, you know, she wakes up one day. But Sam, to me, you know, he's got his own agenda. He wants to do his own music. When I first started watching the show, Egypt was talking about doing her own music. When she meets Sam, and she was still talking about doing her music, but then it turned to just Sam. Everyone around you can see that it's an issue, except for you. Your dad, to me, has just been letting it slide. So I'm thinking, hold on, this is like old school Treach. Like, what is going on? You should be having up this youth. And instead, this guy's going on and bragging like, yeah, you know, he's attached to Pep and Treach because of Egypt. To me, you're kind of riding her wave, and that's what I saw from the beginning. But now it just feels like you're just dragging her down with you, because why is she doing UFC fighting alongside you now, when she was singing? So she's talking about singing, she's talking about doing UFC, she's talking about all these different things. But I'm like, I still haven't seen no music from you, Egypt, and we should be seeing something from you by now. Again, I feel like it's all because of this guy. Like, as a warning to you young ladies out there, you know, you fall in love with the wrong guy, yeah, that can just be at your detriment. So you have to make sure that you have certain standards for yourself, and that you are trying to make sure you're, you know, riding a positive wave. We know that she went in there with her heart open, but she's ignored all the different signs. But your parents, to me, have let you down majorly. But I'm sorry, I feel like the parents have let her down majorly. Like, Pep, you're from a Jamaican background. Treach is always talking about the family's Jamaican. I'm thinking, well, which part? Because you lot should have had up this youth for a long time. You wouldn't be letting none of this foolishness go on. And you should have been telling your daughter to fix up with this situation. Like, I understand you can't control her, but I feel like they could have given her some better advice along the way. And I'm glad that Treach was trying to get her and TT back on a level, but, you know, we'll see if that happens. Now, on to Cree. I don't understand what Cree's issue is, because from last season, from what I remember, she was the one who was going around chatting about, the family mix-up. So she started some of the mix-up, and now you're trying to act like it was just TT, and you're kind of come for TT at this little meet-up that Vanessa sorted out. I don't understand that. You need to move on from that, lady. Like, I don't understand that at all. You need to own your stuff, which is, yes, you did say certain things out of turn to Savannah, or Savannah said to you, whatever the way it went. I cannot remember now, but I remember you being involved in it. And I don't remember thinking, it was all on TT. TT was dealing with a lot of her own drama, with the family. And you was bringing up some of the mess around that. So I don't know how you're going to sit there and chat about you and your family bully each other. I think not. I don't think that's really happening. I don't see it as bullying. I feel like TT was trying to warn Egypt in the beginning. Certain things she done, she might have, overstepped. But I feel like she was trying to warn her, and she was coming from a good place in the beginning. There wasn't no bullying. It was more a case of her just trying to look out for her little cousin. And now I feel like because Sam's in the mix and there's been a lot of, argument and mix-up and foolishness going on, there's been a lot of back and forth. But, the biggest back and forth last year was what about the auntie apparently chatting TT's business, chatting about the guy Sean's been cheating on her. So it's just been a whole heap of mix-up. But I feel like Cree kind of inserted herself in all of that, which she didn't need to. So I think hopefully this season, them two will just clear the air, because it makes no sense. If your boss lady is about your business, just be about your business, innit? And if she doesn't want to use you as a wedding planner, she doesn't have to use you as a wedding planner. In terms of the professional, that was down to you and how you decided to conduct yourself on the screen by bringing back information. So again, you need to look in the mirror for that one, I personally think. But the overall episode was all right. I think I'll keep an eye on it. Seems like there's lots of drama going on. But the main point of contention that I wanted to really talk about was this whole Egypt situation. And I think it's really disappointing. And I hope to see things kind of work out for her, because I just don't think he's good for her at all. But what do you guys think? Do you watch Growing Up Hip Hop? Like, sometimes I cannot be asked of it, but this sort of Egypt storyline has got me interested, because I see her as such a sweet, young lady, and I feel like she should be and could do much better than what she's dealing with right now, because it seems to me Sam is always bringing her in mix-up and has created a lot of this tension in her family, pure mix-up in her family and with friends as well. She's broken up with family members and friends. So she needs to be a bit more reflective, and her mum needs to come out and away from the damn fairies and wake up and start to really coach her daughter, because I just feel like you're just smitten by him yourself. Like, what are you doing? It's embarrassing. But anyway, what do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts below. And this is coming from a fan of both of them too. So it's like, yeah, you lot just let me down, man. You let down the side. You let it down. Now, Treach, you're trying to come back now. So please come back correct, or just don't bother.
Yes, so thanks for watching that. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, share, and hit that notification bell so you know when I am uploading some more of people's business. So until then, my nosy people, stay blessed.